Hi, Dean Norvell. Is this a good time?
Absolutely. Come on in. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too. So, how have you been enjoying your time here at Stockton?
I've been enjoying my time here at Stockton immensely. Since I arrived in July, I've had a chance to meet our faculty and staff, and now that classes have started, I'm getting a chance to actually meet our students, and so that's been really great. It's been wonderful to see the activity in the hallways and the new faces out there as well. So
I'm glad to hear that. I can't help but notice the fly on your desk. Is that your favorite insect?
Absolutely. So I'm going to move them down here so you can see them. So this actually is a pretty accurate representation of a fruit fly, Drosophila melanogaster, and the reason this insect holds such a great spot in my heart is because this is the model organism that I worked on as a postdoctoral fellow and did research on during my time as a faculty member, and I studied oogenesis as a model for how cells develop. So it's great. And I really like this one because it's got you can actually open it up and there's a secret compartment inside where you can save things like paper clips and rubber bands. So
That's
yeah,
nice.
Absolutely.
So, speaking of your career as a woman in science, who inspires you the most and why?
It's actually a really good question, and I would say that for me and my own career trajectory, I've really had the opportunity to work with a number of inspirational people and a couple of really inspiring mentors of mine who happen to be women. One is my undergraduate thesis advisor, a woman named Barbara Osmord, who took me in under her wing and really helped me figure out grad school and what I wanted to do next. And so she was at sort of the beginning of my scientific career. And then as a postdoctoral fellow, I worked with a woman named Trudy Schupak, who also was a very successful scientist and really served as a good role model. And I think thinking about both of these women, I think the most powerful message I got from both of them was that everyone's pathway is a little bit different, and what your scientific career looks like and how you balance that with your personal life is a little bit different for everyone. So for example, Barbara didn't have any children, but Trudy had 3 kids, and so it was really helpful for me to see how women could approach their professional lives a little bit differently, but still have these really amazingly successful careers.
Both of them sound really inspirational. With that being said, what motivational advice do you have for your students?
I think the biggest piece of advice I would have for students is keep your eyes open for opportunity and take advantage of opportunities when they come up, even if it's not something you were thinking about. So lots of times I think it's really helpful to talk to folks who are doing really interesting work, are doing things that they're really passionate about and they care deeply about. And I think a lot of the time you'll find that the way that they got to that final destination is not always in a purely straight line, and that lots of times people fall into things because an opportunity presented itself and you tried something. And you might find that actually it wasn't the right step for you, but it's still a really important piece of information. So keep your eyes open and try out some new things.
Well, I know you're busy, so before I go, is there anything else you would like to share with students?
Yes, I would like to share with students that I really want to get to know the Stockton University students, and we are going to have some opportunities for students to meet with me. Our first opportunity is Monday, October 3rd, late in the afternoon. We're calling it Donuts with the Dean, and so look for an announcement about the location and specific time, but it'll be a chance for students to come in for sort of a meet and greet, for me to learn a little bit more about all of you, and for you all to ask me any more questions or find out anything else about me.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for your time.
Anytime. You have a good day.
You too. Bye.
Bye.